Hi, it's Kerry Fitzgibbon here from Social Media Plus One. Today I'm really excited. I want to talk about the new Facebook graph search on your mobile phone. So just to give you a little bit of background, Facebook has just introduced its graph search facility for mobile phone or for your mobile phone app. I'm really excited about this. I think it's really great for a couple of reasons. One is for local businesses, and in fact, a very clever move by Facebook, because it's actually forcing local businesses, so businesses where people have to come into their establishment, to really get active on Facebook if they want to be found inside Facebook now, especially your restaurants, any kind of cafe, beauty parlor, anything like that where we use on a regular basis. Okay. Um, that's one side of the coin, but the other side of the coin is that we have more and more. Most people access access Facebook by their mobile device nowadays. In fact, I'm seeing it more and more when I'm doing my targeted advertising inside Facebook. The biggest actions I'm getting are from people taking action via their mobile device. So that's in terms of Facebook ads. And in fact, I will do a post about that very soon. But first of all, we're going to talk about this graph search facility for your mobile device, so how it can benefit you. So if you're in business, or even if you just want to use it for yourself, so whether you're an offline business, an online business, local business, whatever it may be, I'm going to show you some really tricks of the trade of how you can use the Facebook graph search. But just another little side note, it's really cracks me up because Google is predominantly a search engine. So Google is the world's largest search engine, just in case you didn't know, right? Now Google has turned into a social platform with Google Plus, right? Now what Facebook's done is Facebook's a social platform or a social channel, and now they're actually turning into a search engine. So whoa, the gloves are out between Google and Facebook. But here's where I think Facebook has the advantage right at this present point in time, because it does have the personal social interaction right now. Don't get me wrong, if you're in business, you really need to be on Google Plus as well. But Google has forced, I'm going to go and talk about Google for a second here. Google has forced businesses or local businesses to join Google Plus, their social platform, because that's where local business listings are now and where reviews can get done and whatever else, okay? Well, Facebook has pretty much done the same with introducing its graph search facility on its mobile device. So here is how it works, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to go and show you how this facility works, right? So I'm on my mobile device now. Now, what happens with the graph search facility? It allows you to be able to search people, places, photos, and pages, and a whole heap more. Okay, so for instance, I'm just going to use the example of a restaurant. So let's just say you've gone to a certain town and you are like, all right, and this happens often, wonder what restaurant I'm going to go and dine at tonight. So for instance, I live on the Gold Coast, and I might go into Surfers and go, okay, Surfers Paradise, and go, what restaurant do I want to dine in? So I'm going to go, right, in the graph search facility, we can go restaurants nearby, and we click on that. And what it does is it brings up restaurants within a very close proximity to ourselves, okay? So we've got a whole list of restaurants here that are relatively close. Now, these are restaurants that have a local listing on Facebook, okay? So see how this is working? If you are a restaurant in this area and you don't have a local listing on Facebook, you're not going to show up. So therefore, if I'm searching for restaurants nearby to dine at, I am not going to probably consider you because you're not on here if you're a local business. It's the same with pretty much any local business, okay? Now, the other thing that is really cool here, and the reason why you really need to get that interaction, you really need to give great customer service both online and offline, and encourage your clients and your customers to give reviews, to check into your establishment, to interact with your page. However you're going to do that, it really should be done. So for an example, if I was a restaurant, I would probably offer a free glass of wine or a free orange juice or a free beverage or whatever it may be to get someone to like the page. And that's what you have to train your staff to do. You'd be willing to give away something if it meant that you were going to get the return on investment. And just for the fact alone that people are going to be using Facebook for search facilities, and with this graph search from their mobile phone, that it's well worth going that extra mile for your clients and being able to offer something just to get your reviews and your star ratings and your page shown here. But let's take it to the next step, okay? So what we can do inside here, we've got restaurants nearby, liked by my, and it can even go right down to individual friends. If you've got a specific friend that eats out a lot, you might go liked by and their name. But we might go liked by my friends. Because another thing that we know also with social media or with buying patterns of people nowadays is that more and more people rely on peer recommendation to determine where they're going to shop and what they're going to buy. Okay, so, and they're doing it on a viral scale. So they're going onto Facebook, they're going online, they're talking in groups, they're asking other people. So here's what can happen in the graph search. We can go restaurants nearby liked by my friends. Okay, so we click on here, or restaurants nearby liked by my friends who live on the Gold Coast, or restaurants nearby liked by my friends I visited as well, or restaurants nearby liked by my friends from the Gold Coast. So there's a whole heap of options in here, okay? So we're just going to go restaurants nearby liked by my friends. We'll click on this. Very similar, so we've got a couple of friends here that like the RSL Club Southport. We've got the taste cooking classes. We've got the little cupcake shop, and so on, okay? So it brings up places that are liked by my friends, and you can pick up places that are liked by certain friends as well, okay? So if you're a local business, this is really, really handy for you to be listed inside Facebook so that people can search for you, okay? If you're not a local business, here's another way you can use this graph search facility. You can use this on your desktop and have been able to do so for quite some time now. But I like to be able to do a little bit of research in here, okay? So here's some of the things that you can do. We can just go straight back and we can go people, okay? We can find people who worked at a certain place, right? So let's just say you're a business and you want to attract another business who could be a joint venture partner or who could be your client or whatever else, right? Well, you could find people who've worked at that establishment. You could find the general manager, you could find the HR person, you could find the marketing person or whatever it is and start a conversation with them right here on Facebook. There's some really, really advanced advertising techniques where we can run an ad to one person on Facebook. That's a whole new other lesson, and that's more in my advanced classes. But really seriously, the options are absolutely endless here on Facebook for how really precise you can target people. Okay, we can find out people who've attended, let's just say, certain schools, workshops, events and whatever else, and connect with them. Now just think about the research side of things. If you hold workshops, let's just say, or events, and you know someone that holds a very similar event, well, you can find out people who attended that event, right? Then go back to, well, what pages do they like and whatever else, find out, and it's really, really good for research and be able to get you a specific target audience and the things that they like, because this is really, really important when it comes to marketing, is really getting to know your target audience, things they like, things they keep them up at night, friends that they hang around with, places that they hang around with, so that you can really speak to them in their language, okay? But anyway, we'll take it back. We can do photos of, we can do posts by, and we can find out posts done by certain people and whatever else. So that's one other side of it. So there's a whole heap of things here, shows trending stories inside Facebook as well. But the other thing I really like to use this for research purposes, and especially when it comes to targeting when you're doing your advertising with Facebook, is we want to find people who, the pages that people who like our page like as well, if that makes sense. So for instance, I run my Run Marathon Training Facebook page. Okay, so I might go pages liked by people who pages liked by people who like Run Marathon Training. It brings up all these other pages that my target market like as well. Okay, so what we can do when we're going into the Facebook and we're running an ad, Some of the facilities inside Facebook allow you to run ads to people that like certain pages. Not all the pages will show up, but some of them will. So you can really target down on pages if you know, right, this person likes my Run Marathon training page. What other page do they like? You can do a whole heap of stuff with this information. Just to name a few, you might, if it's not direct competition, but they sell very similar products, you might want to be able to build a relationship with the page manager to see whether you can help cross promote each other's stuff. You can target people who like those pages through advanced Facebook advertising techniques, and you can have a look at the pages and see what they're posting, see what's getting interaction, and get ideas for yourself. Okay, so there's some really, really cool things. Anyway, I think I've covered heaps for today to keep you going. Go check it out on your mobile phone, play around with the new Facebook graph search inside your mobile phone, and in under this video, make sure you put some comments on, whether you like this video, how other uses that you've found for Facebook graph search, and if you would like to get more lessons and things like that, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page, and make sure you share these lessons as well. So now it's your turn. Let me know how you go. Hope this helps. I'm Kerry Fitzgibbon.